Good morning. Good morning. What's up, folks? Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all look weird. We're going to talk about some prevalent figures in African American history, some of the rock stars that we know about. We're also going to talk a little bit about some of the figures that we don't cover a lot. My name is Sean Miller. I'm a teacher and social studies department chair at South County High School. One of the questions that I get every year is, Miller, why are we learning about history? I was like, well, because hopefully we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. But the biggest point that I want students to get out of a history course is that they can literally make history every single day. Think about their identity. What contributions did they make to African American history? What contributions did they make to African history? And then also, what kind of contributions did they make to world history? So history introduces them to all these concepts, ideas, geographies, political structures, systems across the world. But the key of it is identity. If they understand the world around them, then they can start to see themselves with a little bit more clarity. What I find is that if I lecture to them for an hour straight, they're probably going to fall asleep on me. So the goal is to try to make real life connections. The question that I always ask students is, how does this content relate to you when it's all said and done? And the arts is a way to allow these students to explore these different concepts of history and then make it something that their own that they can take out into the world with them. I use a lot of visual arts, so what they're doing is they're making collages, they're making timelines. They also create music. My students have written lyrics before.
We up in the doghouse, but you in the dog pound. Talk about the culture, I'll talk about the culture. You talking with vultures, think we dishonest soldiers.
Sometimes they make visual representations like documentaries, short films, or based on class content.
My name is Lamaria Thompson, and today I'll be talking about Black Joy. But first, what is Black Joy? It is the acceptance of Black culture that helps to uplift, inspire, or celebrate African Americans with their success or happiness.
This is our in-progress African American history mural. It was constructed by about 6 students last year in African American history, and we have about 4 students that are continuing that work. So it's a generational piece now, and what they wanted to do is combine historical aspects of African American history with some contemporary aspects as well. So this will be the first of hopefully many. So our goal at some point is to kind of take over this whole wall and have students from each year come in and add their own creative juices to additional branches of this mural to where we cover this whole wall. I want you to think. I'm going to give you about 1 minute to just think about a figure that you respect, somebody that you think had great contributions to our society as a whole. The next thing you're going to do is in the back where the supplies are, you're going to grab some construction paper, pencils, markers, color pencils as well in order to start constructing these identity portraits of these African American figures. Anybody have any questions of anything I've said thus far? Role models are extremely important because young people are going to be influenced by somebody. A lot of times they get their influences from social media or the internet, and sometimes we ask the question why. What do you respect about Angela Davis?
I guess just like her activism and wanting to actually help and do something for the Black community.
So by introducing new figures for them to think about, they're like, oh wow, this person did these wonderful things in this world, but what they did attracts me because it's something that I want to do, something that I want to impact the world with. So they're making those connections between these historical figures in their own life. Who do you got?
Malcolm X.
Who do you got?
Angela Davis.
Quasi. Who do you got?
I got Malcolm X.
All right, who do you got?
Muhammad Ali.
I chose Muhammad Ali because he's my favorite boxer of all time and possibly even my favorite fighter of all time. He was always a very well-spoken person and just brought a lot of peace to the world, I would say.
Mr. Miller has a rule that we're not allowed to erase anything. We can just add stuff on.
It is our mural. It's our ever-evolving mural. At the very beginning of the year, I had every single student in all of my classes to come and add a contribution to the whiteboard. They have to draw a picture. And I gave them some very simple rules. It has to be positive, has to be uplifting.
So I like Mr. Miller's class a lot because it's really fun, it's really interactive.
And I don't even have to tell them to draw on the board anymore. They walk in the door, they add their artifacts to it, and I look at it as a historical piece. So I take a picture of it at the end of each quarter, then we wipe the slate clean and we start over to see what other positive messages we can get out there. So let me ask the question. What do you know about Black family reunions? What is taking place at Black family reunions? Food, all right. Music, okay, tell me more. What kind of music?
1980s to 2000.
Okay, 1980s to 2000. Okay, somebody give me a song. Y'all gotta come with me now. Come on, come on, come on. We're not. Come on. Hey, get up, 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 up. Yeah. Oh, y'all in trouble now. All right. All right, we can go back in, folks. Y'all give them a round of applause again, because shouts to y'all. I do owe you. All right, also, all right, for the 4 dancers, same offers for you. You can take any of my Funko Pops. 4 dancers, come on, all right.
I'll take that one. And
All
you
right.
can take the big one.
All right, cool, there you go, biggie, biggie.
Wait, did I take mine
Oh, there y'all short, I'm joking. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's not gonna,
All right, I got it.
Oh my God, we stop.
All right, biggie, here you go.
You get the box with it.
Yeah, it doesn't come out the box. That one you cannot take out the box. It's meant to be the album cover, so you can't take that out the box. Which one? Leonardo.
Third grader.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem. There you go. All right, see. So the joy that I get out of it is just seeing that light bulb appear above their head, because they're always coming up with ideas. They bring comedy to the table. They keep me on my toes, because I think I'm asking them trivia questions. They're asking me trivia questions about historical things as well. So I just enjoy being around my students, and they teach me just as much as I teach them. All right, see you all next class.